Hey folks, Quillitine here, and welcome to some more... Quill should really be taking a day off, but instead he's recording himself playing Path of Exile, Fall of Oriath, because I want to get Act 8 finished well before the beta cycles over to the next wave, which likely isn't going to happen instantly, but I'm concerned. So I've got a bit of a cold, and I'm going to try to stop talking so much now. There'll still be plenty of talking. Just won't be continuous. So what are we doing on the case? I don't even remember. I'm sure, well, I know that one of this is the site of the Ankh of Eternity, but I assume we're mostly just looking for the way out of the caves. Which... Didn't notice there was a thingy over here. What's that? Fast projectiles, yes. Quest, sealed casket. What is this? Oh, the Ankh of Eternity is here. And she's on the caves. Oh, alright. I did expect to find the Ankh here. I thought it was going to be somewhere else. What's this? Fast projectiles. Apparently I must have misclicked before because I thought I had leveled that up. It's a good thing I don't have to target my spells because apparently I can't click on anything right now. I'm not even on cold meds. I should be. I have enough imp. I might actually want to pick up that demon's. Well, it's not magic. I mean, I could roll it if I had a more established account here with more loot in the stash, then I might consider seeing about crafting the demon's horn. But no. Oh, I guess we can go over there. Quite a variety of mobs on this map, I think. Another curse. That one's to make people more vulnerable to lightning. I gotta say, I still miss my little arc caster. She was a lot of fun. The problem is, her build was not very tanky. It was meant to be like an early build on in a fresh league. So she didn't need a whole lot of gear to get started, and she was a lot of fun to play. But definitely struggled in late game. I probably should have just picked up more life nodes for her, because I made her tougher, but she was really fun at clearing zones. Just the lightning spraying all over the place and proccing like shock kills, which set off thunderstorms. Alright, Clearstra, where are you? This is a long zone. Like, I wonder, since this is being developed now, right, as opposed to the original Poe zones, which were like, what, 5+ years ago at this point? Especially in terms of when they were being developed. I'm wondering if they are making larger zones, more mob variety, more special effects, because they know the computers can mostly handle it. I know they've also been working a lot on optimization, so that existing effects don't cause as much lag, but it also might mean that they can run a little bit more stuff. And bigger zones, a different type of optimization. Where does this go? Nowhere? Okay. Different type of optimization and different type of limitations than just like more particle effects or more AI pathfinding. Because the game's pretty good. Like, anything that's not right near you isn't running, in fact. It doesn't get despawned, but could probably be set to totally inactive. The Grain Gate. Well, yeah, it's fine clears that decay. Let's see here a second. Yeah. Oh, and there's no waypoint there either. There's probably a waypoint here. I should go until I find the waypoint, which is very difficult. And then, as I say, come back. So let's do that. I'm actually wondering if I should go back to town and then start from that end again. I'm assuming the map gen, if they were being kind, would place Clarissa after the spot where you find the Ankh, so that you just organically do things in that order, but it might not be like that. Might be branches. For all I know, she's right at the start of the zone. For all I know, I like passed her by earlier, and she didn't have an exclamation mark or whatever, because it wasn't ready for the quest. But for all I know, I should know where she is. That is a dead end. But there's clearly a lot of zone left, so... Alright. I'm sure there's a rule in terms of where things spawn. Like, again, for the first 4 acts, I basically have got all that for most of the zones. If not all the zones. Like, I know things are going to be, like, in 3 different corners. I know that crossing a bridge means that we're going to miss this option here. There's a doorway up there. She might be standing in front of some sort of temple. Or it could just be a Vol side area. Or a Master Quest arena. It's Clarissa. Okay! Yeah, there's definitely going to be a boss fight. Hi, Clarissa. Uh-huh. Are these like half corpses, or am I cutting? I guess they're being cut in half after they die. Are you raising like all the dead simultaneously? But like this is what happens in every single horror show, or like every episode of Buffy or Supernatural, where someone wants to like raise the dead. It does something like this. It like raises all the dead. Or yeah, it raises the person you want, but now they're a zombie and they want to eat your brain, or something like this. It never works out. Hey, Tolman. I mean, you don't look like a... Okay, yeah, you're a very easy boss. You're not a real boss. Poor Clarissa. Seriously, stop raising the dead. What's wrong with you people? Okay. Well, I guess we'll just, we'll TP to town. We'll see what she has to say. I'm assuming I'm going to be part of the quest to destroy this thing. Ah, skill point! Oh, no follow-up quest. Maybe later as we uncover zones or do something else. Celestial Judgment. Yeah. The 2% penetration is probably worth more at this point than the 18% increase, since it's not more, it's just increased in math and things. Yeah, for the right class, that would be a very nice item to keep and potentially enchant, because a 4 and 2 link is quite nice. But no point for us to keep it. I guess I'll keep the jewels, because they're small and whatever. It's cool to collect them. So, over in the jewels. So we aren't going to use this. No. Are we going to use this one? No. They're both quite good, but not what we're looking for. We will add a belt to our collection. For maybe future crafting, we'll see. And jewelry. We've got a gold ring here. Lots of stuff on it. Not particularly worthwhile, though. Again, while Magic Find is cool, I tend to prioritize things that let me kill faster or not get killed as quickly. Either way. Conductivity. Okay. So now we can TP over to the Grain Gate and keep pushing. There might be a quest in here. I don't know. Or it might just be on our way to whatever zone is next. Hey! Is this place? It used to be... This would be the marketplace, but I guess it's a different area of the marketplace. It's the Grain Gate area of the marketplace. Which is fair. Seems like the sort of thing a market might have. I know there's like all kinds of towns like with like their market squares and high streets and different things like that would have like, this is the Cowgate, for example. Does Edinburgh have a Cowgate? Is that what I'm thinking of? Or am I thinking different town? There's probably like 300 different towns that have a Cowgate in them, because why not? That's where the cows are supposed to come in. Makes perfect sense. Die, mob. Blink slink. What does a teak shield do as a base? Oh, just faster block recovery. And let's kill the rare there. Excellent. Curse, curse, curse. Run, run, run. Dead body. I'm assuming you can just... the way to get through the marketplace the fastest was to find the doors that had dead bodies in front of them. And that was the one that was going to guarantee to path you to the other side the quickest. So I'm going to follow the same rule here and see if that's still the case. Have we seen these things before? Vicious Hounds? They've got a really unique movement style. I guess because they're carrying, like, cleavers in their hands. I feel like I would have noticed that gate. So this door has no body. It ain't got no body. Kill the Gemling mercenaries. Okay. Feels like something we've done before. Cool. Is this... it is armor-based. Doesn't have much in the way of sockets, but we'll take a look at the mods anyway. I don't care about the shark skin tunic. I don't know. It's the second door without bodies. Whatever, we'll check it anyway. Maybe the rule doesn't apply on this map the same way. Plus, it doesn't mean you couldn't get to the other side by going through the doorways without bodies. It just wasn't guaranteed. So, in fact, it looks like that's the case here. Like, that it's a dead-end building. I mean, there's still plenty of stuff to kill and everything, but it doesn't let us progress. I used to have the hardest time with that marketplace. Not the marketplace, the warehouse district. I keep saying marketplace, but that's what I mean. And when someone finally pointed out the fact that, yeah, just go into the doors that have bodies, holy crap, did it become a lot nicer to go through. Like, we'll check this one as well. But I'm betting it's the same situation. Kind of dead-endy. Yeah, we can use the XP, it's fine. But yeah, it seems to be the case. Die. Oh yeah, I still have to vendor 5 uniques to get a new unique. And so the dead body trick, what's interesting about it is that sometimes, as it turns out, the way you have to go is not the way you expect. It involves what feels like a little bit of backtracking, like this dead body over here. And that was part of the problem. Like, the way that felt intuitive to progress through the warehouses wasn't always the most direct one. Because every one of these maps is semi-maze-like, right? I bet you this is fine. Ah, there we go. The Imperial Fields. And we got the waypoint in the last zone, because that's how we got there. Oh, and this will continue as well. Wouldn't be surprised to find another waypoint here. This has got a road, so I'm willing to bet if we follow... What the hell are you? Stone Bull. Alright. If we follow the road, we'll probably find a waypoint. Before I forget again, let's go ahead and sell the... let's sell 3 rare uniques. 5 uniques. Yeah, I need to sleep. Springleaf's quite nice early on, as is... Whatever. Let's do it. I don't think it matters who I sell it to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 uniques? No? 5 uniques. Oh, there it is. Boom! Mystery box. Well, it's not very helpful. But that's okay. Most uniques weren't anyway. I don't have another silver coin, do I? Yeah. Reward. Passive skill for killing those gemlings. Nice. What's up? Sell, sell, sell. Put that in my quality flask stash for later. Go, 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 go. And once again, I will have to bring up my thingy to say, hey, where are we going to? I think we're going to grab Purity of Flesh. 8% life is good. Chaos Resistance is hard to get, so that's quite nice. The other thing is, oh yeah, all the fire damage. And then it's quite a long trip to more totem damage. But it's probably worth grabbing. And then, right, if you get here, you get even more fire damage. And you pick up this for a bunch more spell damage. And the cast speed seems to help as well. Now, it's too bad this doesn't link to there, because the ideal would be go here, grab it that way, and then go. Because this is the shortest path to that area with this stuff. Nothing down here that we particularly need to look for. No. No, probably not. So 1, 2, this... Or what's this? Oh, fire damage over here. Okay, that's right, that's right. We'd routed, go this way, pick up the fire damage, come down here, pick up the totem damage, more fire damage that way. If we want to pick this up, we'll have to pick it up from the north side. I'm just wondering if I should get more life right now or just get the damage. You know what? Let's just go this way for the damage. We pick up a bunch of life or int nodes as well this way. And what's nice about this is we can probably respec out of this point soon and then free up another point to keep leveling up a little faster. And that'll be swell. Anyway, we I'm wondering, because this is going up higher and higher level, I'm actually going to go to Toxic Conduits and look for the other exit, I guess. Which is probably just this way. To the Lunar Temple kind of area. The Grand Promenade. Yeah, that I think makes a lot of sense. Just because this is slightly lower level. Ooh, we'll fight an invading monster here. Cool. So yeah, when level, it's like when you get to Act 2, it's often nice, especially if you're not used to it or if you're under-leveled or anything like this, alternate between two sides, because then the level curve will go up a little bit more organically. So yeah, there might not be a waypoint for this zone, just because apparently that last waypoint is really close and easy to get in here. Burn, 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 burn. Burn, 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 burn. Well, statues can sometimes be annoying, because there's fewer of them, but they individually have a lot more hit points, so this sort of like splash damage build that we've got going on, well, very little things I think kill them very efficiently. So I think a lot of people like to skip the statues. They tend to have pretty high armor, I think, too. Well, I don't know. It could just be that they just have a lot of hit points. Either they have a lot of hit points, or they have a lot of armor and resistances. Either way, effectively, they have a whole lot of health, because it takes a while to kill them. Nothing out of you? That's a shame. This reminds me of some of the maps. There's a Promenade map, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I can access the Atlas. It's the G key normally, isn't it? Must unlock later. Yeah. I'm pretty sure one of the map types is Promenade, and it uses this tile set. The layout's very different. The Promenade seems to be mostly linear, the map, at least what I recall. It's also freaking dangerous, because it's one of the higher tier ones. Or am I thinking Colonnade? I mean, those are both map types. Anyway, something like that. So, I mean, this has been a really fun build to experience the new content. Certainly very easy. Especially since I knew I wouldn't have a lot of time to find items. Especially since I'm playing solo self-found. But I wonder what build I'm going to take when 3.0 actually comes out. And I would like to do something a little bit different. Something that uses some of the new abilities. For example, you can stack the... a lot of the, like, conditions and damage over time stuff has been amplified a fair bit, which is good, because there was weird, like, unbalances. There was, like, a couple of builds that would, like, double dip bleed or poison or something like that, like, damage like crazy and was insanely strong, and most other damage over time wasn't particularly impressive. So I think what they've done is they've eliminated some of the double dipping things that made certain damage over time stuff way overpowered, but then that's meant that they could develop damage over time in general in a more balanced way. And so yeah, all these like affliction and burning damage things and whatever, I'm wondering if we do something like that. Like, just play like, I don't know, just play like a witch with Fireball. Fireball is one of the very first spells you get. But what if we like just did something with that? I don't know. And then stacked on a bunch of weird modifiers. I don't know if there's any new like active spells. Probably, although I'm not entirely sure. But there's a ton of new supports. I'll have to take a look, and then, yeah, see if we can come up with something that's a little bit more different. It'll still have to be something that it works relatively well without a ton of loot, because it'll be, again, fresh league, and I'll be playing solo self-found. I mean, I suppose what I could do is I could play 3.0 in, like, just the standard, like, not even the league, just the standard, whatever you'd call it. I don't know, standard league, but not one of, like, the timed leagues, not one of the challenge leagues, right? And I would have access to, like, all the loot I've ever picked up, ever. Stash full of every skill gems, tons of currency items, because I don't even play in the normal leagues normally. Like, when a challenge league finishes... Oh, hello. When a challenge league finishes, I just, you know, that's it. I just stop and then I start the next challenge league. But all your characters get moved into the standard league. All the loot in your stash gets moved to your standard league stash. So I got a crap ton of stuff in there. And then if you're in standard league, you could also trade. I mean, the cost and inflation is kind of ridiculous because people do have a lot of currency. On the other hand, outside of, like, the craziest final items that are the rarest or the most special or the most in demand, there tends to be just a huge flood of normal uniques and normal whatevers. And so I think the price on a lot of leveling gear is dirt cheap. And so there might be some value in doing that. On the other hand, there's usually something cool going on in the Challenge League. That's where you get, like, the breaches and the whatevers. And missing out on cool stuff like that would sort of hurt. Plus, there tends to be unique items that are only available in those Challenge Leagues. And so you don't have an opportunity to get, you know, something that's particularly shiny. The bathhouse. Okay. Alright, that's where we are. And there's the waypoint. Good. Actually, what I might do is put a cut in here. Last video was so long. I think this might be fine. Good junction. A couple of different branches out here. Wings of Vastiri are from Hector Tintichus in the bathhouse. And then somewhere there's a lunar eclipse that you can work towards. Alright, we'll do that next time. Thank you very much for watching, folks. See you then.